Alexa, what time is it?
It's 7:56 a.m.
Alexa, what's today's date?
It's Saturday, August 19th.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 99 of my health and fitness transformation. Day 99, guys. One more day, we'll have 100. So, I did cut day 98 video. I just haven't posted it yet. I do plan on posting it before I post this one, but they're gonna probably post at the same time if I can, depending on how YouTube does what it does, and how long it takes for it to upload. So yeah. So let's talk today, guys, about, do you want to get healthy? Do you want to get healthy? You know, that's the question in a nutshell. And of course the answer is yes. Yeah, we know that. Yes, we do want to get healthy. But I guess the real question is, do you want to get healthy bad enough? That's the question. And I'm asking that, like I said, not asking you that question. You can apply that question to yourself if you want to, but that's the question I ask myself all the time. And like I say, those are things that you do as you move forward in a journey that you know is going to take you some time to do. So that's the question for this morning. And let's see if we can't dissect it and bring it to an understanding. So give me a second, guys. Be right back. So yeah. So do you want it bad enough? And how bad do you want it? You know, in my case, I don't have that choice. I would say that that's probably most people's cases, because, you know, we wait until we get to obesity, or 300 some odd pounds in my case. And I can talk because this is me, guys. I'm not talking because I'm saying, pointing a finger at anybody for what we are and what we're not. But that made it bad enough. You know, couple that with my age, 58, and that made it even worse. So yeah, I want it bad enough. You know, when you get to the point where you don't have a choice, and you get to a point where you're shut down, you can't move and walk and all this other kind of stuff, your health gets worse, then you have to find that reason, your reason for why. So, you know, it always existed. It's just, you know, discovering it and making up your mind. When I say you're talking about me, mine. So yeah, so I want it bad enough. You know, I want it bad enough. I wake up with it on my mind. I go to bed with it on my mind. I want it bad enough. You know, when you begin to deal with it becoming elderly, and, you know, whether it's you or your loved ones, mothers, fathers, or, you know, and you see that person who was once healthy and vigorous and strong, and now they're bedridden, you know, or they're dealing with being in wheelchairs and walking on canes, and you would just wish and hope that they could use a cane to walk. You start to get an understanding that that's you in the future. So that's me in the future, and I'm gonna mean to slow down the future in that sense as much and as best as I can right now, because I don't want to be in that situation. So yeah, I want it bad enough. So yeah, I do. I want it bad enough. That's why I think the things in life that allow me to see the differences for myself. I don't, sometimes I don't advocate living across from a park if you can help it, but that just happened to be my case. But because I do, I've been to a point of get a chance to see people who are older than me up early in the morning, and knowing that they're as old as I am, and some of them are as old as my parents are or were, and they continue to get out here and get at it on a daily basis. And depending on, it doesn't even depend on what they look like, because some of them are as out of shape as I am, but a lot of them aren't, and they're still in shape and they're still moving, and so you start to think in terms of, if they can, I can. If they can, I can. And that's the bottom line. So yeah, how bad do you want it? What is it gonna take for that light bulb to come on? And it took me a while to get here, so this is not a rant or a referendum on what we do or what we don't do. This is just a clear understanding as to, what is and what's not. So what is for me at this day and state is get up, get out, do something about it. So yeah, how bad do you want it? So, some of those things are dictated by the conditions that we find ourselves in. And don't get me wrong, everybody is not in the same boat, and everybody doesn't have the same issue or situation, and and that's okay. Some of us are not even able to do anything about it and stuff. So I was talking in one of my videos about watching a video that was based on chair exercises and people getting and sitting in chairs and moving, guys. So sometimes it can be as easy, as simple as that. Try not for it to be anything more than that. So that's why you see when I'm doing the simple movement, I do the simple movements. It's not that complicated and it's not that hard. So yeah, that's the thing. Ask myself, how bad do I want it? And that's a loaded thought, isn't it? That's a loaded thought. Yeah, because we don't, until it's getting to a point where you can't even tie your shoes. You can't even sleep in the bed. You have to sleep in a chair. Everything you're hearing about, I'm talking about myself. Now you're starting to get the understanding. Yeah, do something. You know, that's where I'm at. So, and 99 days. So 99 days, guys, and I'm on the other side. And it's getting better. Haven't made it yet. It's getting better. You know, I'm starting to feel better, and I'm able to move, and being able to move and trying to get yourself to a point of good health and everything that takes time, but it takes the effort that it takes in terms of how bad do you want it. So that's out there. So guys, I'm walking the park this morning. I'm on my second lap. So I'm managing to do, you know, if I feel good, I'm moving. So I walked yesterday. I walked yesterday and I hit two laps, which is good for me. And I'm just gonna let it flow today. We'll see how many we do and how many we want to get done. So that's what we're gonna do this morning. So we're moving right along. It's good weather as usual, starting to turn the tide from the summer air heading on to the fall, even though we're not quite there yet, but we are getting that type of weather right now. It's more pleasant than it had been. So you get a slight breeze in the morning time instead of that blistering gotta sit down type heat. So yeah, I kind of woke up with that on my mind, and a lot of it is the transitioning, guys. You know, when you're in your 20s, you don't think about it. When you get to your 30s, your thoughts begin to say, you know what, and I may be prematurely, because through my 30s, that was still another period of time. I didn't focus on that I was gonna be 20 years later in my 50s and trying to figure it out. You don't think that way during those times. And when you round the corner to your 40s, it becomes a question. Do you want it bad enough is applied in other ways, I think. You know, now that's you maybe looking at your physique, maybe looking at the possibilities of trying to do the things that you were doing when you were in your 20s, but now you're in your 40s, and it's not as easy as it was. And before you know it, you get to your 50s, and your 50s kind of creep up on you, and the 50s are a wake up, because you're getting ready to go over that hill. So, you know, getting over that hill, we all have to go through that. So, you know, one of the things about it is that, you know, information is out here, so more so than it has ever been. And you take some of that information and you use it. Like, you can go and Google, or you can YouTube search, and I would do that. Search your age. See what people in your age group are doing, you know. See what kind of information pops up and what's being talked about, you know. And you can do it for every category, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and above. You know, I consider myself in the above category now. So I'm one stretched away from 60s. So I'm looking at videos of people now, and I'm starting to see that, those who are talking about being in health and some of the things that they're doing, and some amazing stories, and also some amazing thoughts as to where you need to be to be in a form of health that's positive and that is in good health. That's where you go when you start to think and look at stuff. It helps you to get an understanding as to where you are, and what the possibilities are. So that's motivation for me, to see somebody's story and to see them change and see them starting to get to be, different in their health, even though they know they're headed over. I think another influence I had, guys, was I had an aunt who was of age, and she was a dynamo, man. When she got to be over 60, you put her in the gym and she outworked some of these guys at the age of 20, and just was kept on going at it. That was like a term for me, in understanding too, that you can be in good health at those ages. You just have to want to be, So that's the gist of that. Try to look around yourself, see if there's any examples that hit that mark for you. Maybe somebody that is doing that, and have a seat with them and talk to them about what they're doing, why they're doing it, what are the reasons. So my reasons are I've gotten to a point where I just don't have a choice now. So it's this or moving towards the inability to do for myself, and I never want to get to that point. So yeah, that's how bad I want it. So we're gonna keep working at it, and I get encouragement. Thank you guys for the comment that you gave me on the new commenter that I have. I appreciate you, and that helps to know that it's helping you, because it's helping me as well. So let's keep on, working towards it. So guys, I'm on my third lap today. Let's see, maybe we'll go for 4, but I'm not gonna keep you on with this because I think we get the picture. I know that the understanding becomes what you have to do to get to where you got to go, and some of the things you want to start thinking about. Hopefully it doesn't get to be a point where you're where I'm at before you do something about it and everything. So guys, this is day 99. It happens to be Saturday, so what do you guys plan on doing today? If there's any activities in terms of exercise, please leave a comment below. And guys, with that, I'm gonna bid you adieu and say thank you for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one. Okay guys, here's an extra. I felt so good today, guys. I veered off my park path, decided to take an extra lap around, going towards my neighborhood to get to my house. So How bad do you want it? That's how bad. But, you know, also, too, that's how good it's getting to be. And it's starting to feel for me. So, you know, that's the tale of the tape when you're starting to get to a point where you can do a little extra and enjoy it. That's an indication of how bad you want it, and you know how much you want it. So, yeah, I'm willing. So, yeah, guys, just extended my walk a little bit today. Of course, I'm enjoying it. You know, like I said, especially if the weather permits. The weather is permitting for me to get myself a little bit more exercise as needed. So you might catch this clip if you've been here this long, guys, and you're catching this clip and you're seeing me at this time, and then you know that we're getting on it, and you're able to get yourself a difference. Hey, thank you, appreciate it, thank you. Yeah. So that was well wishers, guys. So people, you know, they're into the understanding that, you know, fitness is a huge part of keeping yourself healthy, and so that's encouraging. You have somebody pull up aside and say, "Keep the good work up." That feels good. So, encouragement, guys, I'll take it. I'll take it. So that puts a little more pep in your step and a little more trying to get it going where you're going. Right? Yeah. So, yeah, I was saying, you know, there'll be times like this and days like this that you want to just give yourself just a little bit more, and that's what it is, just a little bit more. So that was a nice encounter. So guys, I'm not gonna drone on, and I'm not gonna keep you. I'm on that path, and I'm getting what I need today. So, you know, leave you with that, and leave you with how bad do you want it? Hopefully bad enough. So enjoy your weekend and have a positive day.